already checked out the White House and Capitol, so for our last day in DC, we're keeping it simple and exploring the National Mall. Look at how big it is and tall it is in person as you get closer and closer. So we just started from there and walk all the way here, and we literally just like turn around on this monument, and then we saw this. That's where Abraham Lincoln Memorial. We're gonna walk there. It's gonna be quite a walk from here. Let's go! So guys, I don't know if you can hear me because of this waterfall. It's really loud, but this is the different state written on it, and this is Atlantic, and this side on my left is Pacific. That's where Abraham Lincoln statue is at, but there's also writing on my right side and on the left side as well. Right, here you go. This is what is written on the wall. You can pause it if you want to read this whole thing. I just realized it. Look at that. I don't know if those are painting or is there meaning to it. Let me zoom a little bit so you guys can see what's on it.
Today, we actually went around the National Mall. And of course, we didn't go through everything. We actually went to the Washington Monument. We got to see the obelisk up front. However, though, unlike before, back in the day, you can actually go inside the monument and look from there. But unfortunately, we were closed today, so we didn't get a chance to do that until we were on the just ground floor looking around.
Too bad, like we didn't get to go inside. I really want to see what it looks like inside. That would be great. The Monument Mall is not small, it's really big.
Before we went to the Lincoln Memorial Hall, we actually went to World War II when the Eastern and Atlantic and all the different states and territories that participated in the conflict. And I was explaining to Shelly today that when they rest those laurels, I believe that those are the laurels of honor and victory, like also commemoration of all the people who served and died in that conflict. That's why I explained to her why there were bronze laurels for every different state, and there was also more symbolisms of 448 bronze stars. Each star symbolizes 100 soldiers, people that are MIA, KIA. They're currently working on the base of the Lincoln Memorial, I'm guessing to kind of boost tourism. If you kind of see from the video, you're going to see that there is an accessibility ramp that just kind of looks a bit Lincoln Memorial atrocious.
Yeah.
It's not going to be in the pictures, but it's an accessibility, things I can understand. Not going to look the greatest.
I was trying to get a good angle of it, but just the ramp is it's a turn off for me.
2026 might be a better viewing. One thing that kind of reminded me of the way how Lincoln's sitting is kind of like how the Chiang Kai-shek too as well. Obviously, Lincoln's before Chiang Kai-shek, so there is a bit of similarities. Inspiration / copy, of having them both seated, as well as also a kind of a position of honor and authority, commemorate and honoring the presidency and founders.
Now, since we mentioned about the Chiang Kai-shek is actually in Taiwan, if you want to watch this video, I will put it here or down on the description. Please watch that video. Actually take a B-roll of the step, but the step is just stairs after stair from the bottom, from the flat ground all the way to the top. But Lincoln is maybe 15, 20, right? And then flat, and then another stair, and then flat. So it doesn't make you feel tired. But the Chiang Kai-shek one is it feels like a cardio. Unexpectedly, I'm getting my exercise. We started from there, by the way, so this is not that bad.
I mean, those are the same staircases that MLK kind of did his speech to.
That's where it was
as well.
Yeah,
famous place, famous people, spots. I was kind of telling Shelly this probably is where MLK make that speech. I have a dream right here on these particular flat side of the step.
I can't capture it. There's too many people walking. It's a tourist spot.
And would you want to tell them what's on the inside of the Lincoln Memorial?
So the inside of the Lincoln Memorial, there's like a word right behind where he's sitting as well. And then so as you're facing it on the right hand side, like words in there.
It's a letter of speech. I'm not sure if it was the Emancipation Proclamation speeches over there, but definitely I know the left hand side was his Gettysburg Address. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of decorations outside of the building. Proclamation on each different states. Like they use the Roman numerals MDC.
Oh, that will be
on the top.
I'll be like on the front, like before you go inside, seeing the Abraham Lincoln statue. As you're going up the stair, you can see like different state with Roman numerical numbers on there.
Pretty much TLDR, a lot of symbolism.
Yeah.
And after that, we actually cross the Arlington Bridge. A little bit of a hassle in DC is like if you go to Lincoln Memorial, whichever direction you want to go to the closest subway station or the metro station, it's going to be a 20-minute walk, 20 to 30-minute walks.
Yeah.
So, but in this case, we actually decided to go and cross the Arlington Memorial Bridge. For those of you who are maybe on the very older generations, JFK's, motorcade commemoration went through there. We walked on the bridge just to get to the station, and we went to the metro station there. So there is a bit of convenience if you want to go to the cemetery and see the ceremonies of the guards, memorial and whatnot, or even the Pentagon. You can take the metro to there. I think if you want to go hit all the memorials, it probably would take about a week at least. She has a lot of memorials around.
There's a lot of things to do around there.
And even within the cities too as well, you'll see like smaller statues. DC, maybe Memorial City. DC is full of federal buildings, the alphabets, you name it. We passed the J. Edgar Hoover building too as well.
Somehow in here, all the government and the federal buildings are the way they design it is more on the European side.
Well, simple place of power, concrete, most postmodern.
Yeah.
And FBI's Department of Energy, very blocky.
That's pretty much what we do. Yeah, we're only here for only 4 days, guys. So for me, it's a packed schedule. Hitting 2 places in 1 day, it's chaotic. Our itinerary is really packed. Yeah, I wish that we have more time to kind of go into different kind of memorial since we're there already. For sure, overall, I really like DC. The people are nice. I like the access to the transportation. That's the first important thing for both of us. If you have been following our channel and watching us, that's how we got to places from one place to another when we are out of the country, and it's easy. Yeah, overall, I like DC. Don't like the mosquito. We got a lot of bites. The mosquito in here are very aggressive. I would like to come back again someday. Actually have more time to actually go into more places.
Let's go ahead and call this one a day. So thank you so much for watching.
So this is it for our DC video. Don't forget,
like and subscribe.
Yeah, it's free. And leave a comment if you like. That kind of let us know as well that you're watching our video. Really helps a lot. Thank you so much for your support.
Peace out.
Bye. If you missed the part 1 and 2, I'll link them here. And see you in the next video.